3, 2, 1.
We see people playing again. We see the man talking, then the lady talks. We see cars driving down the street. People, what happens next? The answer is B, are playing badminton again. Vinkanity comes up on the screen. The instructor is talking. The instructor is sitting on the floor introducing the move. A shot of the move. What happens next? The answer is D, is shown. Then the instructor shows how to do it. How do you draw with chalk? How would you do this? The answer is A, melt the chalk onto pavement. Hair clip, how would you do this? The answer is A, can hold lifting weights. What year did the Nazis fall in World War II? The answer is B, 1945. What city does the narrator likely live in? The answer is A, Boston. When was the most recent constitution of the Marshall Islands adopted? The answer is B, 1979. In what year were the pioneers of managed care in the United States established? The answer is C, 1945. Between Brian Kidd and Mikel Arteta, what year was the older one born? The answer is C, 1949. Where can I get a tattoo? How would you do this? The answer is A, you can get a tattoo in the nearest pet store. To hold a ribbon in place when it's wrapped around a face, how would you do this? The answer is A, use scissors to hold it in place. Trial division involves dividing n by every integer m less than what? The answer is C, 1. Why did the person leave their job? The answer is D, they wanted more money than they were getting. What type of substance is terracotta? The answer is B, ceramic. What was the first year in which a men's team played basketball at the University of Kansas? The answer is D, 1898. What state may I be currently located in? The answer is C, Florida. When did the Labour Party conference refuse legal advice? The answer is A, 2003. In which year was the proposal for a new league tabled? The answer is B, 1991. How do you look at past year's memories on an app? How would you do this? The answer is A, sign up for the Timehop app. What may be a valid fact about the movie? The answer is C. They showed the sequel during the summer. In what year did Greece realize a budget surplus? The answer is C. 2013. What was the final score for New Zealand in the final? The answer is A. 12. In what year was the PCK divided into 3 denominations because of a controversy? The answer is D. 1959. What happened before the person explored the pyramids? The answer is B. They traveled to Egypt. Which group of people did well together? The answer is B. Chris, Adam, and Kevin did a good job together. When was Strasbourg Cathedral built? The answer is B. 1524. What happened after I found others like me? The answer is A. I was excited. How long to bake pumpkin cheesecake? How would you do this? The answer is A. You will need to bake them for 12 to 15 minutes. The specific rate constant, K, for a certain first-order reaction is 86H1. What mass of a 0.0500 G sample of starting material will remain after 58
The answer is
C, 0.0125 G. Why is the narrator choosing to volunteer for more things? The answer is B. They are nearing retirement. How many students were disabled in Xinhua? The answer is C. 546. When did the Second World Trade Center bombing occur? The answer is A. 1993. How does the speaker probably feel? The answer is C. Confused. To help bananas stay fresh when storing them in a cabinet, how would you do this? The answer is A. Wrap the ends of the bananas with plastic wrap. Why is Allison Mack saying what she is about the man? The answer is C. They want to support them. Mug, how would you do this? The answer is A. Can hold vase to store. When was the Imperial Library Directorate established? The answer is D. 1273. When did the Soviet Union include the final Russian name for its republic in the Constitution? The answer is B. 1936. Why would Vid be so upset despite being so young? The answer is A. Vid has to change schools often. How many field offices in major cities does the CIA have? The answer is A, 56. Prevent snow from getting inside gloves. How would you do this? The answer is A, tape gloves to wrists with packing tape. The treaty on the creation of the USSR was not signed in what year? The answer is C, 1922. How do you equalize two things? How would you do this? The answer is A, make them almost the same size. Rox, how would you do this? The answer is A, can be turned into ice cream. What now be going on in my life? The answer is A, I am pregnant. In what year did the Second World War end? The answer is D, 1947. In what year did England start transmissions using an 819-line system? The answer is B, 1949. In what year did construction begin on Fort Amsterdam? The answer is B, 1625. How many Dominican friars were there in 2013? The answer is D, 6058. What superhero may be described